And we are live on the tube, and we're hardlined into the computer as always. Well, not as always. That's kind of a new thing I'm starting to do. You know, that whole 60-foot cable across my home so that I can have an excellent connection. I've never had an excellent connection. I don't know what that's like. I do now. People have been reporting that the stream quality is a lot better as a result. So even though it's a little ghetto having that cord throughout my home, if it makes a difference, it makes a difference. I just downloaded the full game. How is there already an update? I am so confused. We're off to a good start. I literally downloaded the game 30 seconds ago. It's fully completed. Let's just close it and let it do its thing that it apparently needs to do. Is this a new cyberpunk? Someone's trying to be funny. Anthony says, does it look like cyberpunk? No, it's Yakuza like a dragon. Konnichiwa. Yokoso. Beast of Gaming. Hi. Yes, I do, because you're the only person that ever keeps coming in asking me if I remember them. It might come to a point, if I ever become a bigger name brand, that I might forget some people, because it might be hard at that point to keep up with everybody, right? Oh, it's still not done. Okay, well, let's just wait then. So, you come here often? A couple people in here, shouldn't be long. I did download the whole game. I remember it showed it was completed. It was fully 100% completed. But who cares? There's like 10 seconds left. No, Yakuza. People with all the jokes. Sleeping Dogs is a wicked game, though. There we go. Apparently now it's ready. Okay, finally, we can get into it. Maybe. So how is everyone doing? English, Deutsch, Espagnole, Francais, Italiano, eh? Le cacolo sporgo figlio de puttano, eh? Ciupame me cazzo grande. Okay, that's enough of that. On peut faire un petit peu de français. Bienvenue à ma chaîne de YouTube et on va jouer du Yakuza. Okay, I'll stop that. No wonder people think I have Tourette's. Choose an audio language. Oof, that's a tough one. I absolutely love the way Japanese sounds. It's all like, oh, konnichiwa, yokoso. It's just so, like, amazing. But I feel like people aren't going to want to read subtitles. So maybe I'll wait a moment and we'll do a small vote. Jack says, this is Jack and I love your live streams every day. Thank you. Cody is pissed. He's pretty pissed. He's not just pissed, he's pretty pissed. I've never seen anybody ugly pissed. You know what I'm saying? It's always pretty. Everything's pretty. Me, when I'm really pissed off, it's ugly. That was me trying to be funny, by the way. Probably didn't work, but that's okay. You lucky you know how hard it is to get a PS5 in California. I do sometimes, especially if I take off the glasses and the toque. It's Agent 47, or maybe in my case, 52. I'm a little bit bigger, but I've lost 10 pounds in the last month, so maybe one day I'll be slim like him. What do you think? For Yakuza, should I play the Japanese audio? That means you'll have to read in English, or do you just want English audio? I think I'll just do English for now, because people can understand English. No one understands Japanese, and people are probably not going to want to read subtitles. Kind of pissed that Christmas break is over, but I still don't have to go to school, and spring break and summer break is coming. I might have to read that again. Let's just do English, because my brain is hurting, and I don't want to do that much reading either. I'm kind of pissed that Christmas break is over. However, I still don't. I think Cody's fucking with me. I still don't have to go to school, right? and spring break, and summer break is coming. God damn it, Cody, you're gonna have to go back to English school. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, there's no new game. Plus, I've never played this game. I don't even know what's going on. But I will tell you this. Ah, don't tell me they did it again. Calice de tabarnak d'esti. I don't think there's... No. Why do they do this? There's no, like, music. Or am I blind? Headphone volume. Okay. Controller, speaker? No. Speaker type, stereo, sure, whatever. Front. So I can adjust the fucking angles of my speakers. I can adjust that. Look how amazing and in-depth that is. What degree, what angle are your speakers on? But turning down the music volume, that option is just not available. You're Canadian, eh? Could you say the word car for me? Auto, voiture, automobile. Car. Car. Why do Canadians say car differently? Sorry, messed that up. I just don't have to go to school. Online learning is what I do. Right. Man, this really blows. I can't turn down the volume. How loud is the volume like right now? Like the music versus me talking? Do you feel like you're struggling to hear my voice over the volume of the music, or is it decent? Because I can't turn the shit down from in the game. So I have to do that first before anything. Because I feel like it's loud, but it could just be me. Battle speed, vibration. Auto camera, camera's point of view, and move on to different source. So off it will not move last. Normal. Minimap. Normal blood. Yeah, normal blood's always good. I'm still blown away by that. Ryan Brown. I wouldn't say I'm struggling to hear you. It's alright. Turning it down would be nice. Okay, so then piss on it. How's that? Exactly. So I normally do -10 in my stream. -10 decibels. This is the default. Look at how loud the default volume is. That's how loud it is by default. So I choose to do -10. I'm going to do -17. I feel like that's a good volume. -17 decibels. You played Hitman 2? Were you thinking of me when you did that? I have an axe. Okay, let's get into the game. Otherwise, we'll just be here all day, just me reading what's going on in the chat. Yeah, we'll leave it on the default. This game uses an autosave feature. Yeah, that's great. Thank you for supporting Ryuga Gotoku. Here is a gift on us, a legendary first aid kit. It's like, here, bitch, we know you're gonna get fucked up. Here's a kit. How thoughtful and generous. My neighbors around block should hear your voice, should they? Should I start, like, screaming in different languages? Rammstein Wichser! No? Okay.
Long have I waited for this day. I know you can't have forgotten my face. Do not pretend otherwise. Iemann was the name of the courtier you murdered in Suriga. That man was my father.
You don't mean you're that girl from before.
I'm not that girl anymore. I am a vagrant on a quest for vengeance. Do you know how many times I've awoken in the night, having dreamt of drawing this dagger? Today, finally, my blade will have its due!
So that escalated quickly.
Men, have your way with her.
Let me guess, one of them gets killed for real.
You actually believe I would ever let myself be cut down by a mere woman? I will teach you your place. For I am none other than the fearsome Genji the Slasher, the legendary terror of Edo!
You know, it's the ones that talk the most that aren't that good. I don't see any blood, though. I know it's a play.
You fool of a man. Genji the Slasher is none other than I. Did you see that?
You're Austrian?
Father.
No offense, I don't do PS4 friends requests. I have too many people on my list, and I only add people to my Activision friends list, if that makes any sense, for potentially playing Call of Duty online. I have like 60 people I have to delete off of there because I don't even know who they are. They've been on my list for over half a decade. Why do I still feel like it's loud? Is the game still too loud? Can you hear it okay? I felt like that was kind of... Like, how much lower do I gotta put the volume? That's pretty insane. I mean, you can follow me. I don't mind millions of people following me on PSN. That doesn't bother me.
Did you finish cutting that confetti?
No. Not yet.
Then what are you sitting around for? We leave for Osaka in the morning. Look at you. You got the audience to its feet and suddenly you think you're a star? This kind of money is nothing, so don't let it go to your head.
She's like, touch my money, bitch.
You ungrateful little brat.
Wow.
Don't you look at me like
I would have
that.
given her the dagger right in the eye socket.
I can't believe this is how you treat your mother.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, I ought to make the next cut even deeper. And this time, not even your makeup will hide it.
Yoko, stop it.
Don't you dare try to order me around, Toshio. Who do you think keeps this whole damn show running?
Wow. Look out for the person with scissors.
Tora-chan. Shall we go to Motomachi tonight?
Are you sure?
He's like, as long as you keep those scissors away from my pecker. He'll need all that money around his neck to get it surgically reattached. You know what I'm saying? Another Lorena Bobbitt incident.
Are you okay?
You know, I was wondering the same thing. I couldn't tell. Apparently it's a girl. Which is fine, but I couldn't tell.
Don't worry about the confetti. Let me give you a hand. I should have time to finish it in the truck tomorrow. I may never be an award-winning actor, but I've always been a masterful confetti cutter. Every actor needs a backup plan. What do you say we hit the town tonight? See the sights of Yokohama. Just the two of us. Come on.
Okay.
I think what threw me off, and some people are going to take this the wrong way, but I'm not trying to be funny. I I didn't know what she looked like. I couldn't tell if it was a guy or a girl. But then to me, she sounded like a guy, so it was just kind of throwing me off. But also the white makeup kind of,
So, Masumi,
you know,
did you say goodbye to all your
threw me
friends
off.
in Yokohama?
I don't have any friends. What's the point if you switch schools every month?
Come on, don't be like that. You know, when I was your age,
Didn't they
my
just say she was a
parents
girl?
wouldn't even let me go to school.
I mean, I'm on 4 hours of sleep, but again, not that it matters. I'm just trying to make sure it's the same person that we were just talking about here.
Hey, why don't we treat ourselves today?
Hello, Evelyn.
I know. How about Peking duck, the king of Chinese food? Ah, the duck is dried in the sun, then roasted, and the skin comes out so crispy and delicious, you'll love it.
If it's the king of Chinese food, it must be expensive.
Not too bad.
Don't you worry about that.
How's my
Indulging
voice volume in
ourselves for one
comparison to
night
the
won't
game,
break
by
the
the way?
bank.
Is this a better blend? I want to make sure before I go on that you're not struggling to hear me, because that's one of my biggest pet peeves when I listen to someone on YouTube, is when their game is so effing loud and I can't hear a goddamn thing they're saying. And then you got to like squint your eyes, you do that weird face to see if you can like zone in and listen to them better.
Whoa, Masumi. You're going to get full if you keep eating those, you know. Remember, these appetizers are just the bit players. The main course has yet to take the stage.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to the bathroom before the star gets here.
Anyone? Volume? My voice? The game? Is the game too low? Too loud? Is it perfect? Perfect blend? It's a bomb. He's gonna get killed. I called it. Okay, so it's a guy. Confirmed. We needed him to pull out his pecker in a urinal for us to decipher that, because I was curious. Because for a moment, I wasn't sure if it was the same person that was in that play.
Dad?
Oh, he knows. And shit like that happens in real life, too.
Dad?
That's what's fucked up. It's not 4K, but let me tell you, I could see those lines in his face. Let me guess, that's the same person because... the scar. Okay. He looks a lot different.
Here we are.
Hey, Optic.
The last day of the 20th century.
No one has answered my question yet. I am the patriarch, or not I am, but the Tojo clan. Okay.
And all I can think about is what I want for lunch. Hey, Ichi.
I sent Ichi out to do collections.
Haruki! Maybe you can tell me, for the love of God and all that is holy, how is the volume of the game compared to my voice?
Yakuza don't get holidays in Kamurocho. Life's a bitch. Then you die.
Or sometimes you marry one. I'm trying, yeah. I mean, it's all dialogue right now. This isn't a movie. But I'm trying to figure out how the volume is. The game really? See, that's what I needed to know. It's pretty low.
What? And get caught? Get fucked, you cum stain!
Wow.
Take a fucking hint!
Alright, piss on it. I am back to -10. If it gets too loud again, I'll just drop it down a bit. Okay, to address what somebody else was saying earlier, isn't that their commercial play together? Play together? Yeah, Call of Duty, for example, is cross-platform. So if I'm playing on PC or PS5, you're on Xbox, it doesn't matter. That's why I was saying people can follow me on PSN or add me to my Activision thingy. And then if I happen to be playing or live streaming, people happen to be in the stream or whatever, we can play together at that point.
Where are you going? Leave me alone.
I don't know what I was supposed to do there, but okay. That kind of threw me off for a second.
Wait up! Give up already.
Now, what I want to... excuse me. Oh, I screwed that up.
Take a fucking hint.
Okay, let me focus on this real quick.
Stop, damn it!
I'm not good with the button press minigame. Where did he go?
Give up already.
I was gonna say, that's some crazy lag, but it was going into a transition.
Looks like I shook him off.
Probably not. No, this is probably going to be the only game I play today.
I know you're not an idiot. Why did you think you'd get away with hawking this?
At least for this stream.
Nothing illegal about selling animal fuck videos. Believe me, it's
Animal
educational.
Oh, I believe you. The problem is you were calling it uncensored porn and selling it to dumb, horny kids.
Come on, Ichiban, do me a solid. Remember all the good times we had in middle school? And let's be real, it's not like this
That's
is
right.
hurting the Yakuza's bottom line.
Actually, it is. Big time. Kids these days are entitled, man. They'll come bitching the archive.
Haruki, is this too loud?
Porn scammers on our turf. We can't have that kind of shit staining our good name. So come on, cough up the cash you squeeze out of them.
And don't squeeze anything else while you're at it. Oh, you little rat bastard. Okay, good. So I want to share something with a couple of people that are in here about why I'm really excited about this game.
Forget who you're dealing with.
Of course not. Just some Yakuza street trash who's gotta learn when to quit.
Yeah. You know what happens when you fuck with Yakuza?
Choices.
I do feel like it's a tad... Maybe I'll just turn... Hold on a second. So the reason I'm really excited about this particular title, because I'm a massive Yakuza fanatic. That's it. This one doesn't take place on the same goddamn map as all the other Yakuza games seem to take place in. So like when you were playing Judgment, Yakuza 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, or at least the last couple of ones, they were always on the same map. Hello, BH. This one is a turn-based RPG. They went full turn-based RPG. It's no longer like, Grand Theft Auto, like, live action, button mashing combat. So that's really exciting for me because I love turn-based combat, and the map here is 3 times bigger. But the maps in general for this series tends to be small, but it's all about density. These games are a lot more dense. You can enter a lot more buildings and all that, like every nook and cranny. There's a lot more filler in a Yakuza game than like a game like Grand Theft Auto. So it'll feel bigger, if that makes any sense. And now physically, retaining all those qualities as the prior Yakuza games, you physically have this game triple the size. That's huge. So that's why I'm super excited. And you can have other teammates, up to 4 people. There's 7 different characters. Each one has like different jobs, like the whole a la Final Fantasy from like 20, 30 years ago. You could change jobs and all that. So that's what has me really pumped for this. I'm asking him a question. Yo, gay, just wondering. I'm asking him a question. No, I said, are you gay? Like I said, I asked people. No, I'm not gay. What makes you think I'm gay? Tread lightly, or you will be banned from the most popular live stream in the history of the world you've ever witnessed. Don't let the 6 concurrent viewers in the live stream fool you. This is a one-of-a-kind, unique show. Don't fuck it up for yourself. Tread lightly. Because normally, people will come in and they'll pull the whole, like, yo, bro, are you a cancer patient, man? Where the fuck your eyebrows at, bro? Are you gay, bro? And those people tend to be something that even a Webster's dictionary can't even describe. So if you think you're going to get under my skin, if you think you're going to trigger my Tourette's or my bipolar, sadly, no one's got the talent to do that. But yeah. But I am curious. You seem like you're seriously curious. Maybe you're looking for a lover. I don't swing that way. Sorry to disappoint. But I am curious to know why you think I'm gay. Why do you think I'm so sexy? I would like to know. No, we're going to give him a second. We'll see what he's got to say. Right now he's walking on thin ice. We'll see if he flies or if he sinks. But generally, someone's sexuality is kind of like a weird thing to ask someone. Especially when I've never seen the person before. It's like, hey, before I hit on you, you big sexy, are you gay? You know what I mean? Because one of my old friends, he's gay. We're gonna get into this quickly here. And he's gay. So I used to go to gay bars with him. And sometimes some of the guys that were in there would approach me. And they would ask me, by any chance, are you gay? And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm here with my friend who is. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Bang, right? Valid question. I'm in a gay bar. They were suspecting I was straight. They were correct. That doesn't make them a troll. But you're on a YouTube live stream. You just come in. Are you gay? And you're still not answering.
Cool.
There we go. So one of the main things I wanted to look at, which I was a bit worried about, as you can see here, it's a turn-based, like I said, right? The combat. And a lot of people were saying that you can't move the camera angle when you're in a combat situation. But you actually can, because if you take the right analog stick, you can actually spin it around. See that? You can actually move the camera. You just can't reposition your character. Right? But you can, in fact, like, move the camera. So if it was all, like, messed up like that and you couldn't see the person you're attacking, you can kind of, like, line it up the way you want.
Take your best shot.
And then, obviously, if you have other people that you can attack, you would be able to select them. If you can select attack again before a fallen enemy gets back up, a regular attack will change into a powerful opportune strike. Opportune strikes really dish out the pain, so take every chance you get. Oh, there we go. He's on the ground. Curb stomp him.
Get some. Cool.
The red gauge at the bottom right is your HP. Yeah, we all know that. Well, no, but that's why, like I said, I'm not one of those, like, hyper trigger people that just, like, bans everybody. But generally speaking, when people start talking about stuff like that, it's usually because they're trolling. They're trying to see if they can get a rise out of me. They know I'm loco, so they want to see if they can trigger that so they can get a response. Apparently I want to use an item. The tuna looks good. But I don't need to recover my health right now. But I think it's forcing me to use one. Yeah, for the sake of the tutorial. So I'm forced to use the salmon onigiri. He's like, hold on a moment, I need a snack. Select guard for Kasuga to defend himself until his next turn.
You like this?
See, like all that movement there, that was him doing that on his own. That's it for the tutorial. Time to teach Ushio a lesson. So again, see, like when he's like pacing around like that, that's him doing that on his own. But I wanted to explain that because there's actually a huge community of Yakuza fans out there that are confused about the movement, the character movement, especially like in combat. Because it's not incredibly tactical in the sense of like if you have a bunch of people off to his side, you can't actually move physically your character over, but you can attack whoever you want though. So this is all dynamic right now, which is why I'm just letting this play out on its own. Beautiful. Definitely feels good. I like that. Rodriguez, you should play Remastered Collection. I've played all the Yakuzas, but I have not played the Remastered.
You okay? Oh, hell yeah. Check this out, man.
Bling bling.
Whoa, payday! That guy was pretty fucking loaded. Yeah, he was always coming up with crazy business schemes back in the day. Well, some of them must have worked. The cash you got there might hit our quota today all by itself. What are you talking about? We're gonna give this all back to those kids.
That's right.
After all the work we did to get it, man? Yeah, dude. Hold up. You want me to track down every single kid this guy shafted? For real? Yes, for real. What part of this is hard to understand? Nothing. I get it.
He's gonna go blow it on crack and prostitutes. So much hate.
Yeah, look at this real quick. How about it?
And maybe a haircut while he's at it.
Fucker got me with his brass knuckles. Yeah, you've got a good-sized lump there, dude. No, you idiot. I mean my hair.
I would just leave them for now.
And it was looking real fresh, too. I can't believe this shit, stupid Ushio. Let me see if I can
I'm not butthurt by his comments. And he technically didn't say anything hateful. Something that can easily be taken as trolling for obvious reasons. But he didn't follow up, so I'm just like, forget it.
Took a bunch of hits to the face.
You're always getting pummeled there. I think you like it.
You calling me a masochist?
Hell yeah. You always let him get some punches in, even when you could wipe the floor with him. I know how you fight hard when you wanna.
Yes, I do let him do that.
Pretty masochist, if you ask me. Unless you're training to become a pro wrestler or something.
Okay, fine. I guess I can see how it comes across that way. That ain't it. I'm just doing, you know, what a hero would do.
A hero?
Sure. I pretend I'm a hero when I fight. So what? When it's time to throw down, my
Oh,
brain
thank you.
just starts thinking in Dragon Quest terms.
Those are my favorite videos to
Again
make, to
with
be
the
honest.
Dragon
The
Quest?
goofy,
So
cringy
what
Batman.
about it?
Everything. It's an epic and dangerous journey, and that's exactly how I see real life.
You do know you're a freaking Yakuza, right? If even one guy gets a lucky hit and it's all over for you. You realize that, dude? How many times has Captain Sawashiro told you that?
I kill a guy over something as stupid as collections, that's when it's all over. Look, I like this life with Arakawa-san, the captain, and even your dumbass. I'm not gonna do anything to ruin that. Truth is, I never want to be at rock bottom again.
Again? So, rock bottom was when you were cooped up in that Soapland office playing non-stop Dragon Quest?
Ah, that's funny.
Wouldn't be the man I am today without it.
Dragon
Cool
Quest.
guy, full of the bravery those games showed me. And what they didn't, Arakawa-san did.
That's where you get all this hero crap, huh?
Utopia? I don't know what that is.
Maybe I should give this gamer shit a chance.
Do it, man. But first, let's give that money back to the kids who got scammed.
Oh, right.
I don't trust him. I don't trust the punk with the money. Sorry, with the cutscenes, I always try to shut the fuck up.
Well, time to give those kids some refunds.
Thanks. Hit me up at the SIG shop when you're done.
Sure.
Hey, Ichi.
I'm dying to
Hey,
talk.
man, Takeo. How the heck are ya?
Good, good. Hey, did you know Mama Michio is looking for you? She wanted you to swing by.
What'd she need with me?
No clue. I'm just the messenger.
What's she gotten herself into now?
I don't know.
Duty calls.
Yeah, I don't want to skip them though. That's kind of like half the game. All right, give me a second here. Let me save my game. He looks so angry. Why is he looking at me like that? I'm just so confused. What's better than Utopia? Yakuza is better than Utopia. And then you said Utopia from SmackDown versus Raw games. I don't know what a Utopia is. I mean, I do, but not in what you're trying to reference to. So, with Ben Affleck, that goofy little video I made, I don't think he was actually struggling with his Dunkin' Donuts, but it was a perfect opportunity for me to make one of my cringy comedy videos. Because I really do enjoy making those, for real. I enjoy doing those videos more than anything else I do on YouTube. And funny enough, I actually get more views on those goofy Batman videos than I do me playing video games. So that should kind of tell me something too. No, he was just caught. You know how sometimes people make like one weird face and it's over-exaggerated. And he was picking up his donuts and his coffee and it looked like he was really struggling, which is why that picture was perfect. And whatever, I just did like a quick little under a minute video on it. But yeah, I really like doing goofy stuff like that. Because overall, I can be a pretty serious person or come across like I'm pretty serious, which is why I like doing some of those too. To show people that I'm not as uptight as I might come across sometimes. You can skip them. Oh, you're talking about the cutscenes? Yeah, in this game you can cut them. I wouldn't want to cut the cutscenes. Cut the cutscenes. Pun intended. You shared the stream with your friend? I'm expecting 50,000 people in here, or you're fired. So I'm really, like I said, really excited about this game, Yakuza, again. It's not just about, you know, violence. It's about friendships. It's about honor. You know, like on the surface, some people call this the Japanese Grand Theft Auto, but you're not stealing cars, you're not killing the police, you're not running over prostitutes, you know what I mean? The attitude is completely different. Japanese people have much more respect for society. And, again, Kamurocho is a much bigger map, like I said, than the prior games, about triple the size. There's obviously more to it than this, a little bit, I think. But again, it's very compact. It's very story-driven. And the fact that it's turn-based just blows my mind. I thought that was going to be like an absolute... Whoops, which way should I go here? Yeah, let's go down this way. No, we don't. We do not. This isn't Japanese. That's what I just said. I just said it isn't. Japanese GTA wear masks when their characters have colds. Yeah. Oh yeah, very different than Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs to me was another beautiful game, amazing gameplay. And the story was good because you were an undercover Hong Kong police officer, right? And you would do like underground stuff with the Yakuza. I think it was the Yakuza. No, it might have been... I know there's a difference there, and I know some people are like, oh my god, is he seriously confusing them? It might have been the... I just don't remember what gang it was, to be honest with you. Anyways, it was a gang. And you were doing stuff for the gang. But again, the attitude, right? The set. It was the triads, eh? The Chinese triads, okay. Again, the attitude was different. I would enjoy Japan if I ever... Oh, yeah. Anyway, so that's what I really enjoy about Sleeping Dogs. I really like, you know, the Japanese touch on video games. It's just so different than the Western culture. It's quite different. Even though this game can be filled with violence, the attitude, again, behind it is quite different, which is what I appreciate. Like, look at it. Look at the graphics, like all the signs, everything. It's pretty neat. Wait, what was that? Oh, it's to shell. Oh, okay. I'll just go to the mission objective because I don't know how much longer I have to stream. Then I got to take a small break. And then I might be able to come back, actually.
Hey there, Ichi. You kept
Yeah, Judgment I
waiting.
didn't like, but... Oh, here we
Have
go.
a drink with me, will ya? It's New Year's Eve.
Wait, please don't tell me you were just looking for a drinking buddy.
What? You were the only guy I knew who wouldn't have anywhere else to be on New Year's.
You serious? I'm out here busting my ass, making collections.
Oh, well, look at you. So big and important.
At least I'm not drunk.
Hey, I've been drinking since before you were a twinkle in your dad's eye. And look at me now. Still gorgeous.
Oh, boy. Reminds me of my old apartment. Help out or scold? I'll help out. And just hope she doesn't try anything funny.
Keep telling yourself that.
Yes, yeah. There you go, Purim, your future wife right there. Send her on the straight path to sobriety.
So gorgeous. To keep it up, and your only drink's gonna be when they wash your grave.
I'm
Purim to the
sorry,
rescue.
Anthony. I do appreciate it.
Kasuga's personality may improve depending on his actions. These traits represent Kasuga as a person, and refining them will earn him a slew of perks and bonuses, such as unlocking new features or characters to even talk to. That is awesome, having like an actual personality. Because like I said before in video games, yes, I like violent video games. I'm not going to deny that. Predominantly games that have a lot of martial arts in it. Not always weapons. But this is like really cool. Like your kindness, your intellect. Are you a dumbass? Or actually it's saying I am a considerate dumbass who's approachable, indecisive, eager, and tasteless. That's my current personality. That's not too far off. So I like that stuff again. The following are the 6 traits of passion, confident. We already went through that. Try all the different kinds of activities to make Kasuga the very best man that he can be. Mail her to me. Yeah.
Why'd you do me like that? Michio was just drunk off her ass.
You're surprised? I haven't seen her sober in 20 years. Her and this town are just going to hell. Heck, there's some trouble at Shangri-La right now.
Huh? What happened?
I don't know the details, but you know how soaplands are. Yeah, maybe a customer got uppity with one of the girls. You ought to go check.
Damn it.
On the HMCS. I am not going to pretend to know what that is, but I know what a warship is. I've been on one a couple of times that was not active. At least that I know of. It's kind of weird, eh? Talking about war and warships and Call of Duty. I've talked about this with Pjorm in the past. I absolutely love the idea, the camaraderie of army. The training, the guns, the weapons, the tanks, the jets, the traveling, the rescuing. But I don't like the part where you get to fuck people up and kill them. You know what I mean? That to me, but, you know, I'm just saying. Apart from that, I like it. But that's why I broke the tradition of my family. And I never got into the military. Instead, I did martial arts. Yes, I can probably run. I just didn't want to get out of breath before I got there. I kind of wanted to take it all in. This is also a new world for me to explore. As I said, the other prior Yakuza games take place in another city. And, yeah, so this one's new.
Ichi! Perfect timing. We've got a huge problem. What's wrong? The toilet's all clogged up and we can't
Oh,
find
you've
a
played
plunger
Yakuza 0?
anywhere. A plunger? Yeah, that thing you use when there's shit stuck in the pipes. Yeah, I know what it is, but come on! We're
Yes.
Yakuza, not your handyman! Well, excuse me. I suppose it wasn't me who cleaned you up every time you shit yourself. I was a baby! Oh, you had accidents until 5th grade! One time! And my stomach was killing me that day!
Go to the cigarette shop. Alright, let me run. Another can't even talk today. Another interesting to note about this game. This is on the PlayStation 5. However, this is the PS4 version of the game. And for PlayStation owners, there will be on March the PS5 version of the game, which will bring 4K dynamic resolution, 60 frames a second. In a game like this, though, that's a turn-based RPG, I kind of argue the need for 60 frames. I mean, this is 30 frames. It's good enough for me. And your progress does not carry over. There is absolutely no way. Hey, look, someone with a mask. But again, that's not foreign because people from different parts of the world in the East, they wear masks. They've been wearing masks for years. China, I think Japan, all those places. I think even like Vietnam and certain places out there. Vlad, how's it going? What's very? I just saw a big black blotch on the screen with no text. I am so confused as to what's going on here. Piorum says, and I quote, "Oh, I need to know this. I need to know this right now." Sorry, I just need a moment. This is gonna change our friendship. He has watched John Wick and 2. Piorum, please. See, Piorum and I have known each other for ages. Piorum and I, it's interesting. Because just like any friends, right? You'll have things that you agree on. Some things not so much. But Piorum and I, it's like bang or bang. Like there's no like in between. It's either we're right on the exact same note. Not a different octave. You see what I did there? Talking musically. Or it not even remotely close to the same. But I don't know. If I were to guess, I would guess that it's not your cup of tea, but the fact that you said you haven't watched it yet makes me think that you actually enjoyed John Wick 1 and 2. Which I would be surprised, because Piorum is not one for like really gory, mindless killing kind of stuff, and he's incredibly analytic when it comes to production of movies and all that kind of stuff. Very, very much so. Whereas most people are, oh yeah, it was cool. You know, they don't think. Piorum thinks too much. Vlad says I got invisible. I am still confused with Vlad. Vlad, what were you saying was very? I enjoyed John Wick 1 and 2. And I know you haven't seen 3 yet. Wow. You actually enjoyed John Wick. That's insane. And that's not an insult, it's just an observation, right? I just didn't think you would. I would have thought you thought it was just too much. But I absolutely love Keanu Reeves. Like, he's got to be one of my absolute favorite actors of all time. It's just insane. Just get out your goddamn wallets. That's the lamest shit I've ever heard, they're saying. Sorry, I got distracted there. Because they're not voice acting these lines here.
Go.
Get out of here, you little punks. You know where this is going. Who the hell do you think you are? I'm Yakuza. I was just cruising by. It's New Year's. Can't you just let a couple of people chill tonight? Sorry, but we're open for business on the holidays. So you want an ass whooping first day of the new year? Bring it. If you want to mess with our business... Oh, I missed that part. I was too slow. Lowlives like you give the Kamino Cho a bad name. I am not about to stand for that. Fuck it. Let's kill this guy. Menacing Men. Again, turn-based, which I'm really excited about. Yeah, see, Pyorm's very... I told you this, the same thing with video games. Pyorm is all about the attitude. Because that really does change the pace, the vibe of an entire movie or game or anything. It's all about the attitude. Hong Kong martial arts movie is just a new version of it and his attitude. And his attitude is okay, that's right. His attitude gives Japan a foot. What? Beat his... Oh, you're talking about the guy in the game. Not if it was more like F you in your face. Yeah. Violence for sake of violence, then no. Right. I don't... Vlad shouldn't be banned. Why would he be hidden? Well, don't fly off the handle and start calling people idiots. Because then that's how sometimes things spark, get out of control, and then I gotta end up banning the whole stream. Yeah, so that's the thing again, which is what I kind of figured. Yeah, non-text walls I would prefer that we don't have those. They're useless. Yeah, so Hero's got a point. Don't call him an idiot. There's no need to call him an idiot. He didn't say anything rude. But, no offense, it's pointless to unhide his text. It was just blank. And it was deleted. It was just... All it did was it created a gap in the chat. It caused like a big black gap in the chat. I would slowly start to lean towards taking that as a mild form of trolling. Because if that was done a lot, it would be hard for people to keep up with reading the messages. Yeah, and we can have a good laugh. There's only 4 people in the stream, but look at how much text is being typed out, even with just a couple of people in the live stream. So yeah, no, there's no need to unhide blank text from the chat. Okay, so select skills to unleash your special attacks. There are 3 types of skills: attacks, recovery, and support. On-screen prompts may appear during attack skills, which offer opportunities to deal extra damage by pressing the square repeatedly or pressing the triangle at the right time. Skills cost mental points to activate, and your current mental point can be seen as a green gauge at the bottom right, so keep an eye out for it. No, I know, but underneath that, it caused like a huge gap. So like from his name to the next person that was talking, it took up almost half the screen. It's like a blank text. Anyways, whatever. It's gone. So again, this is turn-based. This is all dynamic. I'm not touching anything. It's just kind of doing its thing. I can still move the camera around though, so I can kind of more center what's going on. It wants me to try out using a skill. We're going to do Tenacious Fists. And then obviously here, we get to pick who we want to attack. I think. There we go, with the directional pad, see? So again, if I don't like the camera, you know, being all like sideways like that, I can kind of like, you know what I mean, turn it. That was something not a lot of people knew. I think I'm gonna go with the guy with the knife. He seems to be the deadliest one, so let's take him out first. And we knocked him down pretty good. Perfect guard. Press circle and time with the enemy's attack to perform a perfect guard and decrease damage taken. Awesome. This is... I can't even tell you how, like, happy I am I got this game. It's just so much more relaxing. It's not always, like, you know, button mashing.
Come on now. Check this out. You're in it now.
Oh, there's that perfect guard. Another one.
Come on now. Check this out.
Wow. I love the ragdoll physics in this. Really liking this. But yeah, I like the protagonist so far, like his attitude, it's pretty good. And if I could turn off the music, I would, but this game, there's no music volume control. Absolute oversight.
Come on now. Check this out.
Bam!
That's how you do it.
I like that. That was quite a risky move on their part to change it this way. Damn it, you're dead the next time I see you. Yeah, that's what you said the last time. Concord, I like Concord grapes. Oh, those are good. China and its navy are annoying. Yeah, I think the plane was cool. Saw it at the Toronto airport. China should have this airport. Being on a ground Concord is cool. Yeah, small flights cost a lot of money. Those that are more... but for real, Kamurocho's more dangerous than usual. Everyone's drunk and waving their cash around. It's easy pickings out here tonight, so let's be careful, okay?
Hi.
I will, thank you very much. Sorry, I wanted to kind of keep up with the story, even though some of the people might not be too interested in it. I've been streaming for about an hour. Like I said, I may have to go soon, but I might be able to come back like fairly quickly for like a tiny bit. It's almost like a bit of an intermission, if you will. But I'm absolutely loving this because, you know, and I've admitted this to Purim in the past. I am not ashamed. I don't mind the odd Grand Theft Auto attitude kind of game. You know, where it's just like, yeah, fuck this, fuck that. My problem is when it's always like that, because then it's the same crap all the time, right? And I do think, to some small extent, some people can be influenced in the real world to start talking like that, to start talking like these characters, because it's cool, it's hip, it's the in thing to do, right? Whereas if you have someone like this guy who looks very angry, goes around kicking the crap out of everybody, but he's like, hey, that money, give it back to the kids, you know, just very noble kind of guy, well dressed, and you know what I mean? It can probably absolutely influence a decent amount of people. There's probably no doubt about that. Plus, it's just nice because it's like I said, it's different, right? And the fact that it made a loud noise, I am so confused with what is going on in the chat. Expensive per passenger. If it carried the same as a 747, it'd be cheaper. If you try to, I will personally come to you. You watched Seven Samurais the other day? I think I may have seen that. Is that one of those B movies? Because a lot of those movies are actually really good. It's funny that they call them B movies when they're actually pretty well made. Let's go down. Actually, let's turn around this way and go around. Just so I can kind of get a bit of an idea. I'm actually tempted just to kind of run around for a minute. I know the game opens up a lot more as you progress. I just want to see if there's any random fighting going on. That might come a little bit later, where there's random enemies, especially when you have your party set up. There's a lot of different activities you can do. There's games you can play. New York style hot dog and coffee. Remember a long time ago, Purim, we had that conversation? You know, like New York fries, I'll be there in a New York minute. New York style hot dog. And how kind of silly that is. What's a New York style hot dog? Does that mean a fat, sloppy hot dog? Is that how New Yorkers want to be referred to? I never understood that. It's trying to make it sound like, ooh, it's New York style. Wow. I don't really like New York. So to me, it's a turnoff. I don't like anything about New York. It's too crowded. It's too polluted. Ain't my style whatsoever. Not even close. Yeah, 747s are cool. A New York style hot dog is like what you get. I figured that. But what does that mean? So what, you get a big massive wiener? Because it came from New York? What is it that New York did with the French fries and the hot dogs that are different from anywhere else in the world that you get a hot dog, that it deserves to be deemed the New York style hot dog? Like New York steak. I don't even get what that means, to be honest. If it's a 50-ounce steak, it's a 50-ounce steak. I don't care where it came from. That's kind of my take on it. So it looks like the streets are pretty quiet in terms of aggression. I think New York hot dogs are long hot dogs served with little on it. Just give me a moment here. I may have to go, like I said. But I will probably be able to come back relatively soon. I don't know how much longer I'll have, though, but I do want to work out. I want to go for a walk. I want to play some more guitar. And I do have to upload a video on this game.
Yeah. If you have one, could you run into Shangri-La?
Just buy one.
Oh, okay.
They raised you for crying out loud. A man your age should be sending money to his family anyway.
You think I can afford that? I'm barely scraping by as is.
Well, then you need to leave that sorry Arakawa family and join a family with some
real
push, kid. Sure, you'd be their gopher for a while, but that'd still be better than how you're living now, right?
You're an idiot. I swore an oath to Arakawa-san, and I never abandoned him.
Aren't you an obedient little dog? Hey, I heard something real cute about you. You're babysitting Arakawa's kid? Ha! Ichi the nanny!
Hey, look, the young master's the same age as me. He's not a kid.
Young master? What is this, the 18th century?
Besides, I'm not babysitting him. I'm his caretaker. He's been in a wheelchair since he was a toddler, you know?
Oh, so he needs a big, strong Yakuza at his side every time he wants some fresh air? Arakawa's going soft in his old age. Surprise, surprise.
Hey, try saying one more word about Arakawa and see what happens.
Hey, Aniki.
So, did you give those high schoolers their money back?
Yep. Never seen kids happier to see a Yakuza before. It all worked out.
See, they ain't so bad.
Dude, there's no reason to be happy about it. If we don't score big on our next job, the captain's going to kill us.
I know that. What is our next job, anyway?
It's a shakedown. Our Mark borrowed 500K from a loan shark and hasn't paid back a single yen. And apparently, he's immune to Yakuza threats. But we thought we'd give it a shot, so we bought the loan.
Well, let's go, man. The dignity of the Arakawa family is riding on us.
I hope that's not true. Hey, by the way, Captain Sawashiro said to pull out all the stops to get this money back. So we might have to rough him up.
Alright, so where's this clown now?
I hear he hangs out around Public Park 3 a lot. I'll go on ahead and scope it out. Meet me over there, okay?
Alright.
Noodles and tea. I've been eating ramen noodles the last couple of days. They're a little bit high in points for my Weight Watchers, but they're quite filling. Yeah, so I am going to take a small break. I should be able to come back. I think, maybe. That's the thing, is sometimes I just can't really tell. But, yeah. Whoops. Oh, I guess that is the way to pause the game. Well, whatever. There we go. But yeah, I think it's just us three now. Roast beef. All right, too much talk about food. It's going to make me hungry again. That's why I'm sipping on a Diet Pep. No, it's empty. Damn it. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Like I said, if I do come back, it would literally be within like 10 minutes. And then I might only be able to stay for like maybe about another half hour-ish. I just have to figure out what I want to do. Like I said, I want to do some of my exercises for my guitar playing. I got to do my P90X workout. That's about 25 minutes. And I don't know when I want to do that. Like if I want to do it now or push it off till later. Generally, that's not a good idea for me. If I just keep pushing it, I'll just end up not doing it. But, yeah, and if I don't come back in about, whatever, 15 or so minutes, it'll probably be the usual, probably between 7 and 8 o'clock Eastern time. I'll probably be back. Probably do a little bit of a mixture at that point between Call of Duty and maybe some more Yakuza. Because like I said, I really do like this game series. It's got me very intrigued. So far, I've gotten a good first impression from it. So I'm happy I got it. It was on sale, like $25 off. And Call of Duty, I've been on a roll. Like, I mean, I've been doing really good. Sometimes up to the upwards of 50 kills a match, depending on the weapon I'm using. So that's been pretty exciting. So probably do a bit of that tonight, like a mixture of Call of Duty and this, just to kind of give you an idea. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by. And, yeah. Like I said, maybe 15, 20 minutes I'll be back, or in about 4 hours or so. All right. Bye for now.